Hi, this is Lisa from Endorphina Creative, and I welcome you to this week's Stressless class. Today, I am going to guide you through different relaxation exercises connected with the four main elements: fire, water, air, and earth. We will begin with a guided relaxation process connected to the element earth, followed by exercises tailored to the elements fire, water, and air. First of all, for this class, you can close your eyes, you can sit or lie down. The main thing is that you make yourself comfortable, that you make sure that you are warm, and that you don't wear clothes that is very restricting, so that your body can relax and that you have room to breathe. So once you've settled into your place, close your eyes and take a deep breath in, just connecting with yourself and your body, breathing in deeply and breathing out softly. Feeling the floor underneath you, perhaps the bed that you lie on. Creating an awareness of the planet Earth, Mother Earth underneath our feet, as we are part of this earth. Creating an awareness of the layers of soil and rock under our feet. Feeling our connection with the earth. And just sense where your body makes contact with the earth. Which areas of your body, if you're sitting, will be parts of your legs, your buttocks, sitting bones, your feet. And if you're lying down, it might be the entire underside of your body, your back, your head, your legs. And for a moment, just feel your center of gravity. How deeply rooted are you in the earth? Imagine that you are a tree. What kind of tree are you? Are your roots deep? Are they shallow? Are your roots thick or thin? Are there many of them? Do your roots spread out horizontally? Or do they go straight downwards into the earth? How strong is your tree trunk? How anchored is your tree into the earth? Just notice. And if your tree trunk is not anchored enough into the earth, imagine that a tree root is growing upwards from the center of the earth until it connects with the roots of your tree, attaching to them and providing root support and stability. Allowing your body to become one with the tree. Your feet turning into roots, merging with the ground, and your ankles also becoming roots. Allowing your calves to turn into a tree trunk, to solidify into wood. Allow your knees to become part of the tree, and your thighs and hips, your torso, your entire spine growing into wood, your shoulders. Allow your arms to become heavier and to let go of any tension, so they can also merge with the tree trunk. Allow your neck to turn into the tree and your head. Allow small branches to grow where your hair would be, and in any other place of your body that can support the growth of a branch. Allow those branches to develop buds from which leaves can sprout. And see if your tree bears any fruit or nut or flowers. Feel how connected your tree is to the earth. Notice how fertile the soil is that your tree stands on. Become aware that your tree draws life-giving water and minerals from the earth. That your tree absorbs nourishment from the air. That your tree may also provide a home to animals, birds, mammals or insects. And perhaps it also houses magical creatures like fairies or tree spirits. And simply recognize where your tree is located. Whether it is on a hilltop, by a lake, in a town, a park or a garden, or in a forest or jungle. Or perhaps your tree is a palm tree on the beach. And just notice what your tree can see and how it feels to be a tree in this location. Notice how the shade of your tree falls. If your shade, your shadow, provides cover for anyone. Is there anyone or anything who ever hugs your tree or climbs into it? What kind of life is around you? Are they humans? Animals? Fantasy elements? Magic? How much sunlight are you getting? Are there taller trees around you that may block the sunlight? Are there many trees next to you? Or are you a tree by itself, standing alone? Are there younger trees growing below you? Do you ever drop your leaves? Does your tree go through the seasons. And what kind of weather does your tree experience? Are there strong winds, rainfall, snow? Or is it mostly sunny with frequent rainfalls? Also noticing if there are any objects in your vicinity, perhaps a swing in the tree, or decorations like fairy lights or lanterns. Are there any items that were left behind by others? Perhaps at the root of the tree. And imagine how your tree will look like in 100 years from now. Is it still there? Or has it become one with the earth? Perhaps blown over by a storm and lying horizontally with mushrooms growing on it. Perhaps your tree has grown into an ancient giant tree, much taller and wider than others around. Perhaps it has been cut down and turned into beautiful furniture or a house. Perhaps it has been burned into ash in a fire and become one with the earth. Or someone has built a tree house in it. Or your tree might have grown legs and changed its location. Imagine your tree when it was still young. How was it different? When it was much younger than you are now. How did this tree look different? Was it stronger or more vulnerable? Was it surrounded by life and support, or was it lonely? Was it a happy tree? And no matter which version of your tree, the young one, the old one, or the one in the here and now, we are going to allow you full control now for the position, characteristics, and attributes for your tree. The kind of tree you would like to be in life. So imagine that you could place this tree anywhere you like. Where would it be? What is that environment like? How visible is the tree? How comfortable does the tree stand in this new setting? Is your tree standing tall and by itself or near other trees? Which animals, humans, or fantasy elements are present, if any? Is your tree bearing fruits, nuts, or flowers? What temperature is it? What is the light like? What time of the day is it? What kind of weather is it? And how deeply is this ideal tree anchored in the soil? How supportive are its root systems? And how deeply do these roots reach into the ground? How deeply do they grow? And how wide do they grow? And just spend a moment connecting with this tree, how you want it to be, how you would like yourself to be. And noticing how you would like your life to feel like, how you would like your connection to Mother Earth to be like, and how would you like the world and the emotional climate around you to be like. And simply explore while staying connected for a minute or two. And now we will leave our tree behind and go on a different journey. We travel around the world through forests, valleys, mountain passages, meadows and swamps until we reach the outer edges of a large volcano. This is an active volcano with hot lava inside. However, the volcano is peaceful and nowhere near eruption. It is a mystical place with an invitation to release old patterns and habits from our life, old ways of thinking that no longer serve us, old ways of relating that we would like to let go of, old hurts and baggage that we no longer want to carry. This volcano offers the opportunity to let it all go. And we begin the climb upwards along a narrow, steep pathway. And while we are hiking up the path, we are able to reflect on what we would like to erase from our lives, what we would like to have disappear and change. And perhaps these are things relating to our physical body, any tension that we carry, any stress or any physical discomforts or pains. Perhaps you have built up a protective wall around yourself over the years, and it is time to let this wall go. We may have guarded our hearts, we may have fought with ourselves or with others, we may have behaved in ways that hurt others, or we may have allowed others to behave in ways that hurt us. And all of this we may want to let go. And as we are reflecting, walking upwards, walking up the pathway, we may reflect on any beliefs that we have collected about ourselves, beliefs that are by nature unkind to ourselves. I am not good enough, I am not worthy enough, I don't deserve, and every should and shouldn't, every part that you are not, every weight that you are carrying, perhaps as a burden, your own burden or the burdens of other people. You may want to offload all of that and hand it over, let it go. And you may also be someone who takes on other people's pains, fears and worries, and who makes other people's concerns your own. And this is an invitation to let go of this habit, this pattern, and its outcomes, and let all of it dissolve as well. And as we're slowly reaching the top of this volcano, you can already smell the fumes, and you have your oxygen mask ready. So you can step onto the volcano at the very top, stepping closer to the abyss. There is a deep drop, and you can see smoldering yet beautiful lava, glowing lava at the bottom. And you can feel the heat. You know precisely that everything that you would throw into this volcano will burn and transform into liquid lava and fumes. So think carefully now. What is it that you want to release? Imagine that any physical tension or stress appears as an object that you can pick up and throw into the lava. So whatever this tension or stress object is that appears, perhaps as a colored shape or a symbol, push or throw it into the volcano now and watch it dissolve completely. And anything relating to your emotional body, your anger, your resentment, or other people's anger and resentment, or blame that has ever been directed towards you, have it appear also as an object and release it into the lava, where it dissolves and vanishes from your life. And now, any beliefs that you hold, any patterns of self-sabotage or self-criticism, any performance pressure, let it become an object or shape and release it. Throw it into the lava and watch how it dissolves and frees you from its influence. And you will now get the opportunity, the chance to release anything else from your life. This could be the negative influence another person has on you. It could be any fears or worries you might have. It could be any feelings of guilt, shame, or failure that you may have received or stored within you after a setback. It could also be feelings of sadness or grief. It could be anything that you are ready to let go of. So whatever it is, all of it, allow this to appear once again as an object or as multiple objects, and take your time to throw all of them, all of it, into the lava, watching it dissolve, watching it disappear. And take a moment for this. And once you have completed this task, you are guided into a comfortable, secure lift in which you can sit while being driven away from the volcano until you arrive in a valley right next to a ceremonial site. And you can see a big bonfire in the middle of this ceremonial site. And someone is here to receive you and hands you a leather pouch filled with some mysterious powder. And you're being asked to sit on a rock near the fire and speak your intentions for your life direction into the pouch. To speak a wish, to speak your goals and whisper your core desire into this pouch. And the pouch listens and absorbs your longing and your visions for your future. The powder inside the pouch transforms in response, changes its composition and molecular structure based on what you have just spoken. And you're now being asked to throw the pouch into the fire, where it ignites quickly in a burst of colorful flames, colors that reflect your wishes, your dreams, and your intentions for your life. And watch these colors burn brightly. And this colorful fire burns vividly and very quickly until nothing but hot coals remain, still glowing in the color of your wishes. And you're now given the opportunity to walk over these hot coals in order to be initiated and to make your dreams and wishes a reality. And you feel a level of unexpected confidence that compels you to walk over the coals. And this walk is powerful and empowering. This walk will make you feel strong. It is free of pain. It is like the walking over the hot coals strengthens you, strengthens your conviction and your level of self-belief. And once you have felt this power and stepped off the coals with your feet safely on the solid ground again, you're being transported to a different place. A place that feels fresh and lush and green, with a stream of water flowing right in front of you. And this water looks so healing and beneficial that you feel the urge to step inside. Follow this urge and bathe your feet in this shallow stream. And you may find the temperature so refreshing and pleasant that you want to sit or lie down in the water, enjoying the sensations against your skin, feeling the cleansing effect of this stream, using this cleansing water to purify yourself, to wash away any debris, any feelings of stagnation or heaviness. Have the water wash over your legs, your hips, your stomach, your torso, your arms, your feet, mending any minor scrapes in your skin, soothing any areas of your skin that are overly sensitive. And perhaps you notice a gentle waterfall right near you that you can easily access, and where you can rinse your head, your hair, and your face, as if the washing of this waterfall over you is like a wave of calm, of purity, of feeling cleansed, that washes over your entire body. And for a moment, spend time in this process of cleansing, under the waterfall, in the stream, listening to the sounds of the stream, and feeling the rejuvenating effects of the water for a minute or two, while simply relaxing, simply being. now that you have been refreshing yourself in this water, you're invited to leave the stream and to step onto land, where the temperature and warmth of the air instantly dries you, and you will find dry, comfortable clothing waiting for you. And once you are dressed, someone will appear by your side, a helper or a guide, who takes you to a healer who lives not far from the stream. You are guided through a lush green garden with many little watercourses and fountains. And you can see many different herbs and medicinal plants growing with different colored flowers as you approach the garden area of a small cottage where our healer resides. And your guide stops in front of the front door and indicates that you can go inside. And you open the door and enter a place of complete calm and peace. It is a sacred and welcoming space, a place of healing. You can smell the beneficial fragrances in the air as you enter the waiting area. And you're soon greeted by the healer herself, a woman who has been expecting you. She leads you into her healing room and positions you in front of an array of bottles with different tinctures inside. Each bottle has a label with a benefit written on it. You may see one for calm, one label that spells hope, one that says love, and one that says trust or support. The healer shows you a golden bowl with a translucent shimmering liquid in it, and instructs you to study the many bottles and select ingredients for a healing potion she is making for you. She tells you to investigate the different bottles, and if any bottle resonates with you, to add a few drops of its liquid into the golden bowl. She is now giving you a few moments to explore the many different sized, different colored and different shaped bottles, and she tells you to select at least 4 as ingredients for your healing elixir. And so you are exploring the different bottles to find the first ingredient. And after you have chosen the first bottle and read its ingredient, add a few drops into the golden bowl. And now look for a second bottle that you feel drawn to. Read the label and add a few drops into the golden bowl. And now find a third bottle, perhaps one you didn't see straight away, one that was a little hidden, and select it and read the label. And then add a few drops of this third ingredient, this third bottle, into the golden bowl. Already you can recognize how the formerly translucent healing liquid in the bowl has taken on different shades of color. Now intuitively, look for your fourth ingredient. Take your time to find it. Take your time to study the different labels and select one that is suitable for this purpose of creating you a healing tonic. And once you've read and selected the label, add a few drops of this liquid into the bowl. Watch and sense how the energy and color of your healing potion changes. And take a moment to reflect on whether you would like a fifth ingredient into this potion, or whether this potion already feels complete. If it is not complete yet, find your fifth bottle. Read the label on that bottle and add it to the potion. The healer woman steps closer now and stirs your potion 3 times with a translucent spoon. She then adds protection powder into the liquid, which binds all ingredients together in one colored liquid. Notice the shade of color of your healing liquid. The healer woman assures you that this liquid will support your body, mind and soul, and give you extra support that will help you to remain calm, centered, balanced, and thriving in your life. The healer woman fills your potion into a flask and hands you the flask. She instructs you to take a few sips whenever you feel that you need it, and invites you to try it. You lift the flask to your mouth and you drink a few sips of this potion. How does it taste? What temperature is it? How does your body feel drinking it, receiving it? Allow the goodness of this potion to reach every cell of your body. The guide appears again and guides you to a resting area, an area of healing where you can simply relax and absorb the magic of this healing tonic, with permission to drink more if you so desire. And you may feel yourself become content and perhaps a little sleepy, as if you're being drawn into a dream, into a healing dream. It is like your spirit is leaving your body, flying away into the air, above the clouds, completely weightless, completely free, completely unbound and spacious. Feel the vastness of the sky all around you. Allow the world below you to become smaller. Like a bird, you're flying higher and higher in the sky, above this world. Allow yourself to become formless, but more spacious. Allow yourself to be invisible and part of this endless space, part of the air. And imagine that you are endless space, and that your breath is the wind that is experienced by the world below you. As you're breathing in, you summon air in your direction, As you're breathing out, wind blows away from you back onto the world, drawing wind in your direction with your in-breath and creating wind for the entire planet with your out-breath. And now breathe in this entire world with your in-breath. Absorb this world with your in-breath and breathe all of it out with your out-breath. Breathing in the entire world with your in-breath and breathing out the entire world with your out-breath. Allow the world to vanish and be absorbed by you through your in-breath, and allow it to return completely with your out-breath back into shape and form. Breathing in the entire world and breathing out the entire world back to form. Breathing in, breathing out. And allow the world to be below you as it was, while you are simply an observer, ceasing to breathe in and out the world, simply observing while you're breathing, a witness of the world as it is. And you're breathing in and witnessing the world. And you're breathing out and witnessing the world. Breathing in and witnessing the world and your experience of it. Breathing out and witnessing the world and your experience with it. And now allow your breath to create a relationship with that world below you. With your in-breath, you draw the world closer to you, and with your out-breath, you send it away. Breathing in and bringing the world closer. Breathing out, releasing it again. Breathing in and bringing the world closer, and breathing out, letting it go. And now turn it around. Breathing in and move yourself away from the world. And breathing out and move yourself closer to the world. Float away on the in-breath, retracting from the world, and coming back closer on the out-breath, connecting with the world. And while allowing the world to be what it is, you are allowing yourself to find your natural rhythm between in and out breath. Allowing yourself to sway gently and to move with your in and out breath in a natural rhythm, like a dance, like an allowing of natural movement. And just take a moment to connect with your breath naturally, allowing any natural movement to occur, even if this movement is small. And now imagine that someone is breathing air into your lungs with your in-breath and sucking air out of your lungs with your out-breath without you doing anything. You receive air on the in-breath as if it is blown into you, and the air is taken out of you on the out-breath as if it is sucked out of you. And become acquainted with this way of breathing, imagining that somebody is giving you air and relieving you of it. You're receiving with the in-breath and you're letting go with the out-breath. It is given with the in-breath and taken with the out-breath. And while you're breathing like this, completely relax. Let go. Let go of any unnatural control over your breathing process. Your body is breathing day in, day out, without you consciously remembering to breathe. Just allow it to happen like this also. Getting out of the way without hindering your breathing process. Allow your breathing to become effortless, to become weightless, to become easy, like the wind blowing through the trees. And now completely relax your spirit. Let go of controlling your breath in any way. Let it be free. And allow your spirit to fly back to your body, resting in the garden sanctuary of the healer woman. And as you are the air spirit, you are able to lift up your resting body and fly it away, help it to return to this world and to this moment, right here and right now. And allow your air spirit to merge with your body once again, feeling awake and refreshed, connecting and merging with your feet, with your legs, with your hips, with your torso, your arms, your neck, your face, and your skull. Returning to the present time-space reality by wiggling your fingers, by wiggling your toes, by moving your face muscles, your tongue, your nose, and your ears. By stretching your body slightly, stretching your arms, stretching out your legs and your neck. Gently moving your head on top of your shoulders, connecting with your spine, your rib cage, your tailbone. Waking up your hips, gently wiggling your hips, waking up your knees and your ankles, and all of your toes. And once you feel alert and awake enough, you can open your eyes. I hope you have enjoyed this journey through the 4 elements. We have started with earth and become a tree, connected with Mother Earth, anchored our earth connection, and we have continued with fire, allowing the heat of the volcano to purge ourselves from things we wanted to let go. And we have been lighting up a bonfire with the powder infused with our goals and wishes and visions for the future. And we have walked over the hot coals and empowered ourselves. We have been cleansing in a refreshing stream and washed ourselves under a gentle waterfall. We have been guided to a healer woman walking through her garden and chosen at least 4 ingredients for our healing tonic that we have then absorbed. And while we were resting, we have taken our spirit into the air, breathing in the world, breathing out the world, finding a natural rhythm for our breath. And once we have become the witness of the world, the witness of our breathing and our life experience, we have returned to our body in the sanctuary and taken our body back to this moment right here, right now. And we have woken up our body, connected with our senses, opened our eyes, opening our eyes right now if you haven't done so, listening to the sounds around you, perhaps rubbing your hands together, waking yourself up. And I hope you have enjoyed this elemental journey, and you may perhaps continue using parts of the elements for your relaxation and de-stress journey. Earth for grounding, fire for purging, water for cleansing, and air for witnessing and weightlessness. Thank you for listening today. Until next time.